So picture this. You've got a killer, game-changing app idea, but you have no earthly idea how to build it. Today, we're going to dig into a pretty revolutionary solution. What if your technical co-founder wasn't a person at all, but an AI? One that you guide entirely with your instructions. Let's break down exactly how you can turn that vision into a reality, one prompt at a time.
It's that classic problem, right? You have this amazing, maybe even billion-dollar idea, but then, boom, you hit a technical wall. You can't code, and let's face it, hiring a team of developers is expensive, it's complicated. For most people, this is exactly where the dream just stops. But what if that roadblock isn't a dead end anymore?
And this is the game changer. The big idea we're unpacking today is that an AI can be your technical partner. Seriously, with the right set of instructions, the right prompts, you can guide it to design, to code, and heck, even to market a fully functional app. The barrier to entry? It has never, ever been lower.
All right, so where do we start? Right here with the blueprint. Before a single line of code gets written, you've got to get that idea out of your head and into a concrete plan. This first phase is all about the design, and here's how you'll tell your AI what to do.
Okay, this first step is absolutely crucial. This is your foundation. The master prompt is where you lay out everything about your vision for the AI. Think of it like the ultimate project brief. The more detail you pack in here, the clearer you are, the better that final product is going to be. And here's the key. A great prompt is super specific. It's not just, hey, make a dating app. No way. It defines who it's for, like young professionals in South Africa, and, most importantly, it calls out your unique selling point. What makes it special? Is it matching people based on skills or maybe education level? This little detail is what makes the app yours.
All right, so you've got the big idea nailed down. Now, how's it going to look and feel? We're talking user interface and user experience, the UI and UX. This stuff is so important. You need to guide the AI to build something that's not just functional, but that's actually intuitive and, fun to use. Now, here's a super smart shortcut. Don't reinvent the wheel. You can guide the AI by referencing what already works. By asking for a swipe screen like Tinder, a profile page like Hinge, or even a messaging system like Bumble, you're using these proven design patterns to create a familiar, user-friendly experience right from the get-go.
With the design blueprint ready to go, we're moving into the engine room. This is where we tell our AI co-founder to actually write the code. And I know, that might sound intimidating, but really, it's just about giving clear, technical instructions.
Okay, I need you to lean in for this next part. Seriously, what we're about to cover is absolutely critical. Getting this next bit right is the difference between having a real, working app and a digital paperweight.
All right, this is the big one. The moment of truth. You're about to ask the AI to generate the entire code base for your application. This prompt has got to be precise, it's got to be comprehensive, and it needs to cover everything: the front end, the back end, and the database.
Let's break this down real quick. You're not just asking for code, you're specifying a modern, scalable tech stack. React Native for the front end means you can build for both iOS and Android with one code base. Huge time saver. Node.js with Express is a super popular and powerful choice for the backend. By being this specific, you're giving the AI a professional-grade recipe to cook with.
And it's not just about the tech stack, right? You have to spell out the core features. User login, profile creation, that classic swipe mechanism, real-time chat, location services. These are the absolute non-negotiables for a modern dating app. Remember, if you don't ask for it in the prompt, the AI isn't going to build it.
An app is really just a container for its logic. And for a dating app, the magic is in the matching algorithm. This is the brain of your app. It's the secret sauce that decides who sees who. You need a completely separate, dedicated prompt just for this part.
So, how does this work? Well, you're basically telling the AI to build a smart scoring system based on a bunch of different factors. It's not just about who's physically close by, it's about shared interests, age compatibility, and even how people behave on the app. The algorithm actually learns what your users like and shows them more relevant profiles. That's what creates great matches.
Okay, we've got to work an app. Awesome. But having an app is one thing. Turning it into a real, sustainable business, that's a whole other ballgame. Let's move to the next phase and see how our AI co-founder can help with the practical stuff, like building a platform people trust and, are willing to pay for.
Let's be real. In anything online, especially dating, trust is everything. A platform that feels safe is a platform that succeeds, which is why building in safety features from day one isn't just a nice-to-have, it's absolutely essential.
This prompt is all about creating a secure environment for your users.
You're asking for things like profile verification to fight against fake accounts. You're giving users tools to report and block bad actors. And you're even using another AI to automatically moderate conversations. This is how you show your users you've got their back.
All right, on to the question everyone's thinking about. How does this thing actually make money? Well, your AI partner can help you brainstorm and then implement a clear strategy for revenue.
So here, we're basically exploring the classic playbook for app revenue. You've got subscription plans for premium features like unlimited swipes, one-time purchases for things like super likes or profile boosts, and of course you can integrate ads. The AI can even help you figure out the right pricing for your target market.
So the app is built, it's safe, and you know how you're going to make money. Now what? Well, you've got to get it into people's hands. This final phase is all about launching your product and then growing that user base. And guess what? Your AI co-founder's job isn't done yet, not by a long shot. It can also act as your strategic partner in marketing, helping you cook up a plan to attract those all-important first users and start building some real momentum. And look how specific this prompt gets. You're not just asking for a marketing plan, you're asking for a go-to-market strategy tailored to a specific region, in this case, South Africa. The AI can suggest social media campaigns, identify potential influencers to work with, and even design referral systems to get that viral growth going. It's basically your AI marketing strategist. So let's just pull all of this together. The real secret here is thinking sequentially. You're not just throwing one giant, messy prompt at the AI. No, you're guiding it through a logical process. You start with the core idea. Then, you create the design. After that, you generate the code. Next, you layer in all those crucial features like matching and safety. And finally, you plan for growth. Each step builds on the last, taking you all the way from a concept to a complete application. Look, we used a dating app today because it's a great example. But this system, this whole framework of thinking and structured prompts, you can apply it to pretty much any app idea you can dream up. The tools are here, the method is clear, so really, the only question left is, what will you build?